time we did a run when we did prophecies. So I have a bunch of ranger skills unlocked, unlike Dervish. Let's see. Restore Zunra's presence by cleansing the Valley of Miasma. Should he fall, you may revive him by ringing the ceremonial bells. That's interesting. Usually it's if the hero, like the escort falls, it just says you fail the mission. But this one there's like a backup? Very interesting. Oh, there's an old Spirit of Pain back there. I was like, why am I seeing damage way over there? There's an old Spirit of Pain. I got a question for y'all. So in the past, when we did the prophecies playthrough, I went through a great deal of effort to unlock the roller beetle pet because we read that it was the best pet in the game, and I have it unlocked on my prophecies ranger. Can I, on this character, go to that menagerie island and let Mox tame a roller beetle, or would it not be there because it's a different character? Yes? Yes? Really? I was expecting a no. I might need to try that next time. Because there was something special about it. Like, I think it had the fastest attack speed in the game or something like that. Well, then we will definitely go check soon. You'll need to get there on that character. I mean, that shouldn't be too difficult. There's some NPCs in the big city that'll take me there, I think. I just have to find them. Why isn't this curing? The quest is telling me to get in this fog, but... the tiger just at level 8. Okay, there we go. Now it's gone. I have to get the Kieran into the fog. Yeah, I was kind of figuring that after I took a few tries. What is he casting? Aura of Restoration. This is not the right way. Go over there. Kind of funny watching the golem now. He's just got like arrow launchers in his gauntlets. You missed a spot. There we go. Okay, another marker popped up, so we're not done yet. So Vec definitely runs himself out of mana. He's got a much bigger mana pool because Ellie, but he definitely uses it all up. Mox has a smaller one, but I can afford to give him more skills that just like spam for damage. Because he's got a few here that put really nice buffs on the pet, but he only has to cast them like once every minute or two to keep him up. Plagueborn armor. Ellie has a signet that reduces casting cost that might help. Does he have that? I've never mained Ellie in Guild Wars 1. I don't know if I have it unlocked, but if you can give me the name of it, I can look to see once I'm in town. How much do you micro your hero's abilities? Not much at all. I mainly am looking to see if I've given them enough to use up their mana pools or if they need more skills or less skills. I want them to be able to be kind of smart on their own, but... like, managing the party like this, I find myself constantly comparing it to Dragon Age Origins, which I really should not do because they are really stupid compared to Dragon Age Origins. What I'm trying to do. I think this cave does not lead where I need to go. Unless there's a turnoff somewhere. Glyph of lesser energy. Okay, cool, thanks. I will check when I'm in town. These guys can stay in the back and do work. You know, this is a very small thing, but something that I find kind of annoying, is the minions window. Every time I go through a load screen, it goes away and I have to reopen it. And I sometimes don't realize for a while, and then I'm like, ah, dang it, I've been making a mistake. Muck 1 passive for the Huntress new spec lets you tame beast bosses you beat, aka you could tame the giant chimera. That's not going to be broken at all. I'm sure it, like, loses some power or something. Oh man, do I have to go like all the way around the zone to get up there? Yikes. Okay, I don't see another way. Okie dokie. This is gonna take a minute. You can check now, press K. What was it? Glyph of lesser energy. He does have it. Your next 2 spells cost 13 less energy. I wonder how intelligent he would be with it. But yeah, he does have that. I just need to put it on his bar. Looks like he missed the same attribute quest many people miss. Yeah, credit where it's due. I did. I did every single quest I found on the island before I left the island, but it was like, it was kind of like away in a corner, and I didn't see it, or it didn't appear until after I did some other things, or both. You should try to find a ranger hero, make Mox a tank. I actually looked up a list of Guild Wars 1 heroes last night. And in Eye of the North, there's a ranger hero that's like a char, but you don't get them until you're like completely done with Eye of the North. In factions, the heroes you get, there's like 2 heroes in factions, and you get them after you finish factions. So that's useless for my playthrough. Ranger heroes seem to be very rare. Almost non-existent. A sec. So, let's see. Party should be safe here. So these are all the heroes in the game. So for factions, there's 2. 2. A assassin and a ritualist. And they are from something called Winds of Change, which is something after the main story. That's it. For prophecies, there is 2 warriors and a mesmer. There's Mox, which is a dervish. I don't know what these are. Some kind of like combo thing. There's a necro, assassin, and a paragon. Eye of the North. At the very end of it, there's a ranger that's a char. And Nightfall, which I have never played, there's a whole bunch. So if you haven't played Nightfall, there's 1 ranger, which is end of Eye of the North. So, like I said, there's like almost none. I wonder if you can tame a crane. But the whole point of this playthrough is to be a factions playthrough, not an Eye of the North playthrough, so I don't intend to spend a lot of time there. I went in there for 5 minutes just to get these heroes, because I knew that they were at the beginning. What is Factions? Factions is the first expansion for Guild Wars 1. So it also got a little bit of love from the Reforged update. So Guild Wars 1 has numerous expansions. There's Factions, Nightfall, and Eye of the North. And the Reforged update kind of affects the whole game a little bit, but it mostly affects the original, which is Prophecies. Is Nightfall next for you? Yeah, we did Prophecies when the whole game turned 20, and then now we're playing this, and this just turned 20, so... I think at some point in less than a year, Nightfall will turn 20, and then we'll probably do a playthrough. It'll be my first playthrough of Nightfall. Winds of Change Update 2. I didn't forget it. I have no idea what that is. But I didn't forget it. Use one of your current characters for a Nightfall. Running a native character makes the beginning take longer. I'm okay with that. If I'm gonna play Nightfall and Nightfall has level 1 content, I'd rather do it on a level 1 character. I'm alright with that. Bro, how much of this smog is there? This place is dirty. Well, Zunra just died. Alright, it said we could res him at a bell. Okay, he's back. Luckily, I happen to be right next to one. Okay, this stuff's not dying. Focus fire. Oh, he's dead again. Oh my god. They're all tunneling him. Probably the enemy AI picking up that he's the lowest level thing here. Alright, let's try rezzing him again. Okay, he's back again. Which came out first, Nightfall or Eye of the North? I could Google it, but I'm curious if any of you just know. I'm wondering which one is going to turn 20 first. Nightfall did, okay. Because obviously, to do a fresh Eye of the North playthrough and not miss anything, I would have to level a character up to the EOTN spot. Because, like, on this character, for example, I skipped the whole cinematic just to get the heroes as fast as possible. Muck, they're adding an in-game build planner and sharer. Forgot the pain path of building. You can... Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember at one point in an interview they talked about like all the external tools people need to play the game, and they were trying to make it to where you're not as required to use those, and I think that's a good thing. I never actually used Path of Building other than to, like, I remember when I would be looking up guides, if someone just had a Path of Building link, I would just close it and go to the next one. Like, I was like, just post a screenshot. I just need a screenshot. Dang it, the friggin' goat died again. Did you say the goat died again? Yeah, I did. Stupid goat. I'm gonna babysit this idiot. Ah, there was a closer bell right there. I didn't see it. Like, he's not even smart enough to cleanse this stuff. I have to run into acid for him to follow me into the acid to clean it up. Like, hanging out with him is quite painful. I gotta go all the way back there? What do you mean? Howdy, popping in to wish y'all a thriving Thursday. Thank you, Miss Sturkers. Appreciate that. This is a long jog back. The things I do for these attribute points. Shout out to Cezon. Hey, Cezon. By the way, oh, hold on, wrong thing. Season, I didn't respond. I should have. If you are staying in the Giga tier this month and you were suggesting Returnal, I am willing to do that. That is one of those games I've looked at and I was like, yeah, that could be fun. I am willing to try that one. If that is your final answer. Go for it. I'm there for a bit longer. Roger, roger.
Thank you for taking my Prime 62 times.
You know, I think I might even take it 63. That is up to you, though. Thank you, Ad1. Yeah, I was thinking this coming Monday for the Mutiny Monday segment, visiting Deck of Haunts again, because they did that update that has me in it as a killable person. I've gotten a few messages from other people that are like, oh, such and so just killed you on her stream. Awesome.
XX Bahamut gifted a tier 1 sub to Stupid Goat _. They have given 24 gift subs in the channel.
Did you just make that account, or did Stupid Goat already exist? Not a primer, does this work? It does indeed. Thank you very much. Bahamut for the gifted sub, and Ad1J for the $5. Appreciate you. Why did Zunra die after the mission was over? Whatever. It says we're done here. Alright, let's leave. Where is he? Yeah, see, just to show you guys, because I missed this quest. 1, it apparently wasn't here before. 2, it's right there. Do you see the green exclamation point? That's the quest marker I missed. It's way over there in that corner. Like, to be fair, I think that's easily missable. And also, it apparently wasn't there until I fulfilled some other requirements. Why is my guy not moving? There we go. We have done it. We've retaken Zendai Jun. Thank you for helping me to rid the sacred valley of evil and disease. Blessings be upon you always. What was the other attribute quest that you guys wanted me to make sure that I had done? Alright, there's Glyph of Lesser Energy for Vec. And Mach needed something... Five mana does the bleeding condition for 21 seconds. Do that. Alright, so there's 5 mana, and all your arrows for the next 18 seconds do 3 seconds of bleeding. Or... there is... what was the other one? 5 mana just does bleeding for 21 seconds. Probably Hunter's Shot. We'll put that on the bar and keep an eye on Mox's mana and see if that maintains. I think the other one is in the top left outpost. I'd recommend an interrupt. Gwen is all about interrupts. I don't know... I mean, I guess I could give him one? I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. I gotta remember the name. Savage Shot. Interrupts at 10 mana, though. Yuck. Could try it. I think he's gonna be hurting for mana with that, but we will see. Ranmasu Gardens. That's fine.